All right, good morning, everyone. In today's video, we're gonna break down Hara. Hara actually just made a post on X, so I'm gonna walk you through this. It's gonna be a little confusing, so I'm actually gonna give you the version of Claude, which is like ChatGPT, and their explanation of really what Hara is talking about here. Before we do that, though, I do want to get a little bit into the charts and let you guys know that as of right now, I'm still holding Jasmy. I'm not really adding more though. Okay. And I'm not adding more for a lot of different reasons. One, I already hold plenty from accumulating it since basically 2023. Yes, it's had some nice runs, but as of right now, I'm pretty good with what I hold. The other reason is Trump is saying the war with Iran has calmed down and everything is open, ready to go. And then 24 hours later, Iran is saying nothing is open and things are not good at this point. So a lot of confusion still, but Jasmy is still one that I believe can do over a 10x return. Just my own opinion, not financial advice, of course. And the first target I'm looking for, guys, is the 0.008 range to about 2 pennies would be the next big stack of volume right here. So you can see we're trading on a big stack of volume right here. We really just need a good piece of news. And I think this thing will take off kind of like it did here. Okay. We also need more volume. We've talked about this, but let's get into this and then I'll give you the what Claude says. So I'm just going to read this for you and then we're going to break it down so you guys really understand what Hara is saying here based off what Claude says to make it simple for all of us. So looking at this, looking back from Jasmy's listing in 2021 to today, been horrible returns if you look back at 2021. We can see both the real progress and the many things still left to achieve. So they got a lot left to achieve, apparently. Jasmy has turned the idea that data sovereignty belongs to the individual into actual products such as Secure PC and PDL. That matters because it shows the vision was not just theoretical, it has translated into real service for data management and device management. At the same time, the bigger goal, a full scale ecosystem where individuals truly control their data and benefit from its value, right? That's the whole reasoning. Everyone wants to control their data because from my understanding, and Claude will fix this for us if we're wrong. My understanding is our data gets sold to all these big companies every single week, right? And they just get access to all of our information, our phone numbers, our emails, everything. So this is protecting that. It's still a work in progress. In terms of adoption and broad social implementation, the real challenge is still ahead. Okay, so he's still saying there's challenges ahead, so that's not very promising. So the most honest way to look back at this, Jasmy has made real progress in implementing its vision, but the real test is still to come. In 2026, we will go one step deeper in redefining what data really means. For us, the personal data locker is not just a place to, let's open this one up, to store information. It is a mechanism that integrates data scattered across many environments and turns it into value. That includes not only resources such as storage and GPU capacity, but also behavioral history generated through social media and digital services. Today, people use many services in parallel and often switch between them quickly. As a result, their data is unconsciously fragmented across multiple platforms. So they're really talking about just protecting people's data in this, from my understanding. PDL is our approach to giving meaning to that fragmentation, enabling a clear understanding of individual preferences, context, and digital identity, and with blah blah blah. Okay, let's just get into what Claude is saying now in this. Okay, so this is what Claude says. What's up, everyone? I want to break this down. This post from Hara, the CFO of Jasmy Coin. I'm going to give credit to Claude AI for helping me explain this clearly so you can really understand what's being said here. Hara is giving us a transparent progress report on Jasmy, and here's what it means in plain English. First, the good news. Jasmy has been building since 2021, and they actually shipped real products. The Secure PC and the personal data locker called PDL are real working products that people can use right now for data management and device management. So that's a good sign. They actually have a real product that people are actually using. A lot of these cryptos are just built out of thin air and they get hype from social media and people think it's going to be the one that changes the world and then a rug pull happens. So that's good news about Jasmy. They have something real actually happening. That matters because most crypto projects promise things and never deliver. Okay, I just said that. Jasmy actually built something. Now Hara is being freshly honest when he, not she, says in a bigger vision, a full ecosystem where you own your personal data and profit from it. So that's pretty cool. You own your data and you can profit from it. It's not done yet though. So that, I mean, this is just promises. There's no guarantee, is what I'm reading so far. You guys let me know if you're picking up anything else. Mass adoption has happened and the real challenge is still ahead. That's rare honesty from a crypto CFO and actually builds trust rather than hurting it. Maybe. Here's where it gets exciting for holders. Think about this. Right now, your data is scattered everywhere. Your social media, your apps, your devices, your browsing history, it's all fragmented across dozens of platforms and companies are profiting from your data without paying you a single penny. Okay, you guys picking this up? Jasmy wants to flip that model completely. The personal data locker becomes your personal data vault that pulls all of the fragmented information together, structures it, tags it, and turns it into something valuable for you, not for Google. So basically, they're trying to take money from Google, it sounds like, and Facebook Meta, but for you. They're trying to put money in our pockets. This is really interesting. I could see this actually happening. Again, there's no guarantee from what I've read with what Hara said. But guys, let me know down below what you think about all this. And here's the part that connects to AI and makes this even more relevant in 2026. They mentioned GPU capacity. That means they're positioning Jasmy infrastructure to not just store your data, but to actually process it using computational resources. Your data generates value, and you capture that value through Jasmy tokens. Okay, so your data generates value and you capture that value through Jasmy tokens. So basically, from what I'm understanding, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's saying your data, your information generates a certain amount of value for companies or for whatever, and then they pay you in Jasmy tokens. Okay, the vision is real and it's actually more relevant today than it was in 2021 because the conversation around data privacy and AI is completely mainstream now. Everyone is asking who owns their data. Jasmy answer is simple. You do. The risk is adoption. Getting everyday people to use data sovereignty platform is it's a hard problem, and Hara was honest about that. But teams that communicate this openly tend to build things that last. Bottom line, Jasmy is not a meme coin. That's good to know. It has a real product, a real team that communicates honestly, and a vision that is perfectly timed for the AI and data privacy era we are living in right now. So that's actually really interesting, guys. That makes me actually feel a lot better from what I just saw, what Hara said. And with Claude breaking it down, that's a great point too. But I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? As of right now, though, I'm still holding Jasmy. You could see we built a nice base right here. We have a lot of support that held around the 0.005 range. I mean, it's absolutely insane just how much this thing has crashed down. But with a little bit of volume, this thing can really run. So that's today's video. I just wanted to give you guys an update of Hara's post. Would appreciate a like, subscribe if you want more information on Jasmy and other companies that I cover, and we'll see you guys on the next one.